So what is the thing that we most associate with paradoxes? These things occur anytime infinity is taken into account. So when we think of paradoxes, we think of infinity. And then there is one thing that might be real in our universe, that might be infinite, and that is time. Now, we believe almost 14 billion years ago, the universe was created via the Big Bang, and then after that, we don't know for sure what happens. We believe that there's going to be what's called a heat death of the universe. That's where the graph kind of goes like this, trends upwards. And then there's also other situations, like when we have repeated Big Bangs, stuff that closes in on itself and forms this sort of cyclic pattern, which would indicate that time in the universe is infinite. Now, the quote-unquote paradox that I'm going to show you today involves a simple line from 0 to 1. I'm going to assume that the universe is infinite, but you're going to see why. Now hang with me here. If the universe were infinite, this time, 1 representing the end of the universe would be never. It would be infinity, and that's that. There's not going to be an end of the universe if the universe is infinite. Except there might be. Actually, there might be an end to the universe, because what happens if we just reverse it, right? Let's say x this time is where we are now, and there's actually an infinite amount of time that's existed before us. Well, that means that this distance over here, there's still an infinite amount of time elapsed, but the universe still ends, right? And that is possible. It's just infinitesimally likely to happen. It's not going to happen at all. What we can say from this timeline, the only thing we can discern based on what we know right now, if we assume the universe is infinite, is that the universe is infinite. Or in other words, this amount of time right here is infinity, or some number like infinity, such as Aleph Null, something like that, right? Now, given that this is infinity, we can do something here. Let's say that we are in the last trillionth. This could be like right here, somewhere in there, of the universe's existence. That trillionth is still going to be before the end of this number line, right? There's still going to be a finite amount of distance in between that and the end of the universe. And any finite distance multiplied by infinity is going to be infinity. So let's say that we're right here in the timeline of the universe. That means that the universe is going to continue existing for an infinite amount of time, and that the universe has existed for an infinite amount of time. If we were to select right here, this is an infinite amount of time, and this is an infinite amount of time. We're to select anywhere on this line except for the very edge. It is an infinite amount of time. And the probability that we're on either of these edges is going to be technically like 2 over, or I should rather say, use that as a limit. Like so, this is the probability that we ever get one of these 2 points, that we ever end up at the end or the beginning of the universe. Now, it is possible. It's not that it can't happen, it's that it's not going to happen. So what can we deduce from this? Well, it's pretty simple. If we assume that the universe is 13.8 billion years old, and that 13.8 billion years is not forever, we can also deduce that the universe will not last forever as well. But there's still hope for us. Because it's possible that the universe has existed for an infinite amount of time, and we don't have the tools to be able to detect that. So from all of this, if we have an infinite past, then therefore we have an infinite future. Hey, thank you guys for sticking through the entire video. I hope to make more stuff like this. I hope to up my content and all that a little bit more. This took a lot of effort to film, so if you don't mind, please drop a like if you can. Drop a subscribe. Whatever you can do, I would really appreciate it, and it would do a lot for this channel. I can't get any of these videos monetized yet, so really right now what I'm pushing for is to be able to get this channel monetized, to be able to get all the good editing software, everything like that I can do, so that I can help, so that I can contribute to this community so much more. And with all that said, see you in the next video. Peace.